Alright, so we're off to somewhere new. The question is, where? Where the heck should I go? What do you guys think? I'm being told that this Yavin is actually a DLC that has a really good vendor and good items. But I don't know if we should go to Yavin, or if there's anything else to do there. Or I was recommended Kashyyyk as maybe the next place. People were saying that I guess the final party member can be recruited at Kashyyyk. Then they've got Manan and Korban. So I don't know. I have no idea about anything about this game. I don't know what we should do. Would be Atomic Tuesday. What kind of weed did you smoke? I have no idea. I never purchased it. It was whatever, you know, my friends or whoever I was with was smoking, and it was like an entire, like 3 or 4 times tops. So oh yeah, go to Yavin first? Okay. Let's go to Yavin. So apparently this was a DLC for the game that I guess you had to either purchase or it was free. I have no idea. But apparently it was made digital. This is, by the way, I should clarify what version of the game I'm playing. This is the original Xbox version of the game, but it's the version you download through Xbox Live Store on the Xbox One, and I'm playing this on the Xbox One, which is why I have the Xbox One controller. So I guess they included this DLC. I guess we'll see. Let's see what's here. Ridley Atomic says go to Yavin, then Manan, because Manan is the chillest planet in the game. Okay. I'm in no rush to get every party member. We're off. King Michael, what's going on? I am doing well today. Thank you, and thank you. You complimented my Mario t-shirt that my wife got me. I love this shirt. It's very comfy, this shirt. One of the softer t-shirts that I own. I like it. Okay. Here we go. I like how somehow the FMV is glitched at the top. You noticed that, right? There's like a bar at the top glitched out. Okay. Here we go. To Yavin's satellite vendor, I guess. So we'll see. Stinky Dick says I would do Kashyyyk next because the final party member is a healer. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. I got a ton of money, so if this is a vendor planet, I should be able to buy some good stuff, hopefully. Does it matter? Does it actually matter? Let's put him in the party and see if we can build him as a melee fighter now. Just for the hell of it. Yeah. Let's put them both in the party and build him as a melee fighter. Okay. Alright, so they've leveled up. Obviously, we haven't used them in a while, right? So we definitely should put on Calo Nord's battle armor. That's going to make him a crazy-ass tank. Instead of the blaster, we should go melee. Craft Dire Sword seems to be the best sword available, right? Okay. Fortitude plus 3. Wait a minute. Okay. Nice. He can't use those. This gives him will plus 2. This gives him awareness plus 4. This gives him resist sonics. What does she have on? The Verpine headband, that's awareness plus 2. She can't use these. She can only use certain ones, I see. Brejik's gloves. That's good. She has resist bludgeoning. Okay, that's good. She has the Jedi Knight robe on. It's the same as the Dark Jedi Knight robe. Okay. Everything seems alright. So he's going to be melee now. What we need to do, we need to change up. Wow, that armor looks cool on him.
Sure.
We need to change up that sword. Like, I think we could put stuff on that sword and make it good. Alright, Mr. Voxy says, hey Phil, nice chill nights with the Old Republic stream. Good to see you, Mr. Voxy. That is the point. To have a nice chill stream. Nice and fun. So let's see what the hell's on this. Where are we again? I already forgot. I seriously already forgot the name of this place. Oh, who's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship, Davix, isn't it? Who are you? You new or something? Yavin or Yavin? I'm new, very new. Open this door or I'll blow my way in. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, and you're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? I work for the Republic. I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. I work for Davik. Failure! He went down with terrorists when the Sith destroyed it. That much I learned from the local exchange. So who are you? Darn. I work for the Republic. The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. Don't see why they'd start now. I have nothing against the Republic, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. I already threatened to beat him up, and he's gonna let me in. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smokers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. What are you talking about? What are you doing here? I don't have time to stick around in the airlock. Let me in. Don't get antsy. I'll get there. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. It keeps jamming. There we go. Time to kill him. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind around here. Not since the war. What brings you here? None of your business, bug eyes. No need to be rude. I was just trying to be friendly is all. You don't have to bite my head off. If you don't want to talk, then I don't really know what you're doing here. There's nothing really here in this end of space. Anymore? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about the Exar Kun in that war. Then again, there have been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. What have you heard about the current war? Only that smugglers and Trandoshans have told me a new Sith Lord has risen up to replace the dead one, and he's beating the Republic up pretty bad, except that there's an eye missing from beating in the subtitle. They don't seem too displeased with that prospect. Who are the Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum. Sort of like the Rhodians. Nothing like Rhodians. Trandoshans are ugly, disgusting creatures. You never want to say that to their faces. Rip your clean head off, they would. What do they want with you? They found me here a couple years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in an abandoned space station, but we worked out a deal. I give them a few of my more applicable inventions for reasonable prices, and they give me food. Give me anything you're willing to sell me. I have a few things to figure around the place, stuff the Trandoshans smugglers brought for me. But they're not cheap. If you're willing to pay, I got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. Have a look. Okay. Gee, he wasn't kidding. This was a 10,000. What the fuck? I mean, it's insane. Dexterity, strength, special upgradable armor, gives you defense and max. It's basically the best armor so far in the game. I don't know if it's the best one overall, but that's pretty insane, right? Shout out to, let's see, Ribley Atomic, Timmy $1, says, what if random speakers were placed at your bed while you were sleeping and blasted Rocky Horror Time Warp Remix? How would you react? Would it be a jump scare? How would Jasper react? I'd immediately jump out of bed and run up and start doing the time warp dance, the pelvic thrust. I'd have to. I wouldn't be able to control myself. Well, let's see. Fill me up, tip me $1. Says, have you ever been recognized in public while doing regular things like shopping? If so, how did it go? I've already said this before. Everyone I've ever met in person who recognized me has been nothing but very, very nice and cordial. Just a couple weeks ago, I was at the mall and someone recognized me not from YouTube, but from my Street Fighter days. They said, aren't you Darkside Phil? I was like, yeah. He's like, wow, you used to be a big Street Fighter player. And he asked me, am I still into it or whatever? And we had a little discussion about how the FGC has changed and I'm not really interested in it anymore. That the people who play it basically are kind of in it for internet notoriety and trying to get sponsorships and shit is really not for the love of the game anymore. It's changed a lot. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's usually the interactions that I have. That's what I have, like little fun interactions. Or, hey, can I get a picture? Can I shake your hand? Can I get something autographed quick? If people even go that far. Most people understand that the day that they catch me when I'm out is my day off, and I don't want to be doing business-related stuff all day, you know? So it works out pretty well usually. So, Movie Atomic Chitty says, what game do you think is the best mythology? Oh, God. Mythology. Mortal Kombat mythologies. I don't know. Sticky Dick says, he sells the same implant Canderous has as a perk, a 4 HP auto heal every second. Let's take a look here. This armor is only 6,000. It is upgradable like the other one, but this one gives you stealth plus 4, max dexterity defense, but not the other upgrades like the dexterity and strength there. Stabilizer gloves. Blaster bolt deflection. Look at this. Awareness plus 10. Dexterity plus 2. Holy shit. Minus 50 poison. This one stops poison. A droid shield. An unlimited shield for your droid. It never runs out. Huh. So that's what he has. So he's got insanely good armor. Really good armor. Gloves that are quite good with dexterity and a blaster bolt deflection ability. An implant that gives you awareness plus 10, dexterity plus 2, or an implant that basically prevents all poison. Is this the one that auto heals? Oh, let's see here. Alberto Ponte tipped me $1. Said, Phil, anyone from Twitter that recognizes you? Oh, I have no idea. How would I know if someone from Twitter? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know who they are in real life or anything. So, yeah, that's never happened. Okay. Visiting between planets, you'll help him deal with Trandoshan raiders. He'll get new items to sell and give discounts. I see. Right now, the only thing I'd be probably interested in is either that implant or the gloves. Everything's too expensive, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything. That shit's way too expensive. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What is that noise? Access denied. Bitch. It's a nice view. Access denied, bitch. Alright, we're not doing those. Alright, I guess that's it for now. I guess we'll come back. Between every planet, we'll give it a visit. And see if, like he said, like I've just been told, if there'll be missions to do for him, and then we'll get better items and stuff. I guess that'd be neat. Alright. Level up, I guess we should. Then again, I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to take Canderous with me. I don't think I'm taking her with me, though. I either take the robot, or I'll take, what's her name? One of the two. They both seem really good. Maybe I'll take the robot. We'll have an all dark side team. Oh, shit. Maybe I should do an all dark side team. That'd be pretty insane, I think. Feats. So he already has, I could wear heavy armor, right? Oh, let's see here. Feat provides +1 bonus to all saving throws. The flooding the character's conditioning. This one gives you +2 bonus. This will give him, since he's not going to be using the gun anymore, right? This will give him improved power attack. That's pretty good. It sucks he has all these gun abilities. Oh, he's further fortified against damage. I want that. Now he's a super tank. He's further fortified. I get to level him again. He gets another feat. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Whatever that is. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sticky. You saw what I did? I'm making him a tank now. That's exactly what I'm doing. Very nice. VG Stuffed did 100-bit cheers. Says, when are you going to play this again this week? Let's think. Tomorrow I'm going to do Dragon Ball. I'm off on Tuesday. Wednesday, you know, because Dragon Ball's a new release, I might want to do Dragon Ball again on Wednesday. So maybe I'll play this again on Thursday. And then maybe I'll start whatever the viewer's choice game is on Friday. And then I can come back to this again during the weekend at some point. So probably I would say maybe on Thursday-ish is what I'm thinking. Okay? Alright, more awareness for the Jedi. Oh, I guess we can go treat injury. Okay, no, this is level 15. I could either do Night Speed. Or either Dark Side Powers of Force Lightning. Or Throw Lightsaber. You know, let's give her Night Speed. There. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. What? What are they doing?
Huh?
I'm here.
Yes?
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's travel again. Yeah, I might go for an all dark side party right now. See how that goes. Alright, so I was told Manan is pretty chill. I think we're just gonna go to Manan. Fuck it. Let's do it. Manan. Do 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 do. Manan. Do 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 do. Manan. Coochie, tip me $1. So how do you feel about Triple H taking over the reins of Vince McMahon? And do you think WWE will improve? And I think the catch phrase used when you ban someone is, what's the third offense get you? Remember that glitch. Number one, everything that Triple H has done pretty much so far on his own, like NXT, has worked out really well. So obviously he knows he's more in touch with the modern person than Vince is. And I'm not gonna say what's the third offense get you as a catchphrase because it's outdated. No one remembers it. But thank you for the dollar tip. I Kill Phil says, any idea when we might start Morrowind? I don't know yet. What I'm thinking now is I'm doing too many RPGs as it is. What is going on here? He's gonna have another vision. We're doing too many RPGs between Knights of the Old Republic and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So maybe when we finish up with an RPG, then we can do that. What the hell is this? A vision of another star chart. Yep. Okay. You know what you didn't read. Tip me $1 says, after certain things you say become detractor memes, you regret saying them? No. Because the thing is, they can turn anything into a detractor meme. You know, they latch on to the most stupid, insignificant dialogue or whatever and turn it into it.
Us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Oh, really? It's a water planet? Look like the star map was underwater. Maybe the land was much above the surface. I don't have time for your visions, Bastilla.
The visions are as much yours as mine, and they are the key to finding the Star Forge and stopping Malak. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down?
I wonder if you predict to her the whole game or she hates you by the end.
The star map's location.
Okay. VG Stuff to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, VG Stuff, for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, wow. Stingy Dick says if you mess up the end of this planet, you'll be banned permanently. And you can't come back to do any side quests or anything. Wow, that's pretty bad. The thing is, I'm doing Dark Side, so maybe my dialogue choice would get me banned. You know what I mean? Oh, crap. I just forgot. Oh, hold on. I gotta modify his sword. I completely forgot. I gotta go back to get to the bench. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, really? I can't put stuff on the blade he has. Well, fuck it then. I thought that his blade was changeable. It's not. That sucked. Well, whatever. We'll just go with the base blade then. Okay. The all dark side party. Alright.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The
Damn.
senators work for the good of the
Harsh.
whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum.
Damn.
But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Okay then. Holy shit. That was an ass.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Why did the Sith upset you so much?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
The Sith and the Republic coexist peacefully? Well, relatively.
Peacefully. Not hardly. Just look in their eyes. You can see they'd like nothing more than to kill each and every one of us. Personal-like.
It is the work of the dark side.
If you say so, Master Jedi. It's very aggravating. Sometimes I just want to take one of them and... Yeah, there's nothing we can do, though. The Selkath want to maintain their neutrality, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
Huh. Interesting. What is Kolto? Yeah.
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
So the Republic and the Sith both stay
The
here.
Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Have you seen the star map?
Star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I guess that's it. Oh, tell me about the city.
It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath.
Oh.
They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here.
So they can go anywhere they want, but us who breathe air can only go to this one underwater base. Why haven't they joined the Republic?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides. Well,
Right.
that, and...
Oh, we already did that.
Is there
Okay.
anything else you require?
That's it.
Of course.
Never mind.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Stay, Master Jedi.
Gee, thanks. I think I'll just wander around and get myself shot.
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Colto loaded up before my shift is over.
Okay. So, let's see what we can find in this new city. A merchant. Look at his face. Greetings, humans. Welcome to the Otto City Visitors Provisional Stand. We're here to provide visitors with all manner of indigenous treats and products produced right here on Manan. We carry all manner of foods and provisions and contact resellers, blah, 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 blah. Show me your inventory. Blah, 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 blah. Med packs. He only has one. He only has one advanced med pack. But he has a bunch of advanced repair kits, which is great because we need them for the droid. There we go. I think these are supposed to be really good. Yeah, look, vitality, attack, damage. I bought all three of them. Oh no, I didn't buy stamina. I bought 3 of each of the new, whatever you call stims. Because they're more powerful than the ones I had. Okay. Cleaning droid. New Bassa. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, but you have an exotic species for sale? Why would you want to buy animals? Good question. They still got that little exposure to life on other planets. You see, our government hopes to change that. We're setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public. We're hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign-type creatures of all types. The only problem right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Still got the import restrictions that are quite prohibitive. So you want to smuggle them in. I not use such a harsh word, off-worlder. Let us say I'm interested in engaging a private trade that is allowed according to our laws. First, finding off-worlders that do this trade is most difficult, however, so I've become desperate. I don't have any. You know what? If we hadn't killed those creatures, remember the creatures that immediately invaded our spaceship and we poisoned them and they died? Maybe we could have given them some of those creatures, but we killed them. So I guess we can't do this mission now. Damn. If we do come across something potentially interesting, remember me. Damn. Yeah, Sneaking says exactly. You could have swindled the guy who would have bought those things off of your ship. Darn.
Yeah, what do you want?
No!
Your choice.
I mean, Auto City Security Zone camera's deactivated. Oh? Hell's this? Sith soldier.
Time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. Enough time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over.
Well, I can't do anything with them yet. Maybe later I can do something with those Sith. Okay. Looks like further down there's a private hangar. Okay. Hello, Maj and Chris. How's it going today? Hopefully you're doing well. So this is the private hangar. Here we go again. Camera's deactivated. I don't know what that means. Does it mean that you can get attacked and shit? No one would know anything? Private Sith docking base security clearance required. We cannot go in there. Okay. Okay, we gotta go the other way. Nothing here right now. Are there frogs on the planet? I don't know. Good question. Are there frog people? The natives certainly don't look like frogs. Alright, this way. Stinging says the only real consequence of getting banned from Manan is the final party member has a side quest that involves him on Manan. Gotcha. So I should try not to get banned. Ugh. Jolin Affit. Who are you? My name is Jolin. I'm a traveling Pazak player. No. There's a Pazak player on every freaking planet, and the game's just as boring on every planet. Security droid. Welcome to Manan. While you're here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. Okay. Third out of the third cheers. How come you never drink coffee on stream? You'd be so tired. You would be so tired with all the yawning. I only drink coffee when I absolutely feel like I have to. Like if there's a night that I really didn't get a lot of sleep, and I know I'm gonna be dragging on the stream. So that way when I drink it, boom, it gives me like a giant boost of energy that I actually need. And it works really well usually. When I drink coffee, I usually do get a big boost. But if you drink coffee every day, it loses its effect much like anything else you put into your body. So I save it up for those times when I really need it. The pathetic laws of fish don't concern me. Your dislike of us only seems matched by our dislike of you. Personal feelings do not factor into our legal system, however, all must obey our laws. The single most important law in Manan is very simple. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying an unprocessed Kolto, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manan, we maintain a careful neutrality. We react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. This understood? That's it, only 2 laws. Don't be foolish, human. Of course we have laws against murder, theft, and other crimes, and these laws are hardly different than those on any other planet. Manan's neutrality is closely linked to our Kolto production. That is why I made special mention of the laws regarding smuggling and keeping the peace. How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? The Sith respect the independence of Manan as much as the Republic does. As long as we continue our control of production of a resource as valuable as Kolto, we have no need to fear any conquering fleet. Should Manan ever come under attack, we would destroy the supply of Kolto and vanish beneath the oceans of our world, and even the Sith are not willing to risk the loss of a commodity as valuable as Kolto. Okay. That seems short-sighted. The opinion is based on your own alliances, human. Only we Selkat can best protect the interests of Manan and Atto City. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You'll have to pay this fee each time you dock, or you will not be permitted into Atto City. Persuade, make it 50 credits, and you got a deal. Failure! The amount of the fees legislated by the Manan Board of Trade and Tourism I am not at liberty to haggle. Very well. Alright. The gates of Atto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, as long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee again. God damn these docking fee assholes. Okay, look at this. There's a bunch of them. Silcat. A Kolto distribution center entrance. All Silcath. Traveler. It's a beautiful water world. Look at that. Pretty generic. East Central Courtyard? Okay, let's see what's in the East Central Courtyard. Let's go explore. Okay. Uh-oh.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris.
Oh my
Malak
God.
will do the same to the core worlds.
Oh no.
Dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Damn, we're gonna have conflicts like this all over the planet, huh? Stinky Dick says, what are my thoughts on the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner? I mean, essentially Waterworld is Mad Max with water instead of a desert planet. It's not a bad movie. The plot is okay. The problem is it's incredibly boring. Like, the movie itself is like 3 hours long, and probably 2 hours you could cut out, and you still, like, it'd be the same movie.
Much for all this stuff,
It's so boring. For the Sith, a month's pay, but since you're a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Oh, so they're giving more favorable prices to the Republic than the Sith. The Selkath now seem more distant than before. The true members of the Republic at arm's length only. I hope this does not negatively impact our trade. If they give too much deference to the Sith, then the monsters will simply come in and take over. My feelings about the Sith are well known around Otto City. I shall spare you further outbursts. What can I do for you? What does he have to sell? 5 advanced med packs. This is all junk. Yeah. Okay. I bought the med packs, about it. Everything else is crappy. But yeah, Kevin Costner used to be like super popular at the time. He had been in the Robin Hood movie, and he had been in Field of Dreams. And then after that, he made Waterworld, and it flopped huge. It was one of the biggest box office flops of the time. And then he made another movie called The Postman, and that flopped huge. So he was in like 2 ginormous box office flops. After that, he basically faded away, and you didn't see him for like a million years after that. What is this? Door? Let's see here. I don't really know. I don't know what's through here. So I'll go to the East Courtyard. Okay, let's see what else is here before we leave this area. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, what's this? Visitors Hotel? Okay. Ignis.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since
Huh?
the murder, the Selkath have
Murder?
keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
Oh, really? Well, I am authorized by the Selkath government.
Ha!
Ah!
They sent me a list of people to let in, and they're all Selkath. Somehow, you just don't look like one. Yeah, maybe you can find someplace else to stay. Sorry, buddy. Ever since the murder...
Okay, what murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems.
It's screwed up.
I can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Alright. So let's see here. Ripley Atomic Cheers says, you can see how studios took this concept for an RPG and improved upon it. I agree. Stingy Dick says, the final party member is a personal friend of the suspect.
But ever since the murder...
Have you seen a star map?
Nah, never heard of it. Now this area... Yeah, maybe you can...
Well, it seems like I need to get involved with this in order to get access. Sealed by the Hellcat High Court. I wonder if they'll let me do this later. Like, this will be a murder investigation. I get to participate in it or something. Okay. The Republic Embassy.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Why are soldiers loading so much colto?
Colto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, colto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest colto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our colto supply, the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
Okay. Worst nurse wants to know why am I wearing night vision goggles? Because they give you like a stat boost of awareness or something. But even though they're supposed to look like stupid night vision goggles, they help you all the time, so. I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I see a star map. The remnant of an ancient forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh, great. Come on, just tell me.
No,
Yeah.
no. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did.
Oh,
The droid's
great, so I
data
gotta go get a
centers are heavily
droid.
encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Alright, where is the droid?
It's heavily guarded, for sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay, how do I get to that Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
So I gotta break someone in interrogation. Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
I probably can't do that, or is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Oh, I don't think I can decrypt that pass card. Interrogating the prisoner sounds like it could be interesting. Let's try that.
Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Okay. Well, the atomic shooter said back in the day they had to use the same male model for every citizen. As you notice, yeah, there's only maybe 5 models in the whole game. What do I have to do?
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this
Oh
is
my
a bit over my
god.
head.
Yeah, what are you
I haven't
talking
even been able
about?
to slice past the first matrix.
It's
I've been at
confusing
this for
me.
hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I guess we could try. We could try to mess around, see if we can figure it out. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Decrypt the pass card. So, okay. 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. Let's see. You add the... Well... 7 plus 4 is 11. 11... My... Huh. It can't be multiplied by 2. It can't be add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4. Oh! Add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, add 5. So next would be add 6. So it would be 22. Okay. Oh my god. 21, 18, 16, 15, 15, 16. What the fuck is this? Shadow the Hedgehog for the win. FFSUC, which I don't know what the hell that stands for. Did a 500-bit choose? Do you plan on dressing up like Cloud Strife when you stream Final Fantasy VII Remake? No. I'm gonna be Red 13. I'm gonna wear a full-on red furry suit during the entire playthrough. Of course, Red 13 will not be in the game because he's actually in the second half of the game, or once you get out of Midgar, so it's gonna be a waste of time. But it is what it is. Thank you for the 500-bit cheer, biggest cheer of the day. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to try to figure this out. 21 to 18, they subtracted 3. 18 to 16, they subtracted 2. 16 to 15, they subtracted 1. 15 minus a negative 1 would be... No, wait. Minus 0 is 15, minus a negative 1 is 16, so the next one should add 2. It should be 18. Yep. Okay, multiplication matrix. 1 times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32, so next is 64. Divisive matrix. So, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Easy. Exponential matrix. Oh, fuck. So this is something about an exponent. 1 to the power of something becomes 32. To the power of something becomes 81. To the power of something becomes 64. What the fuck? What the fuck? This one I don't get. Ugh. I don't get this at all. An exponential matrix. This would just be a guess, I guess. I don't know this at all. Well, wait a minute. 32 is a multiple of 8. Okay, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. They're all numbers that are exponents, meaning something to the power of something becomes a 1, right? Like 9 times 9 is 81. No. Like I say, 8 times 8 is 64. 5 times 5 is 25. But what the hell would be 32? I have no idea. Ruby Atomic Tracer is definitely not 9. How do you... I don't know. I want to figure this out. Like, what? How do you get this? It's not that hard. It is for me. I don't know what this is. Ugh. It's great you guys are telling me the answer is 6, but why? Why would that be the answer? You know? I want to know. I want to understand why. Here you go. 2 to the power of 5, 3 to the power of 4, 4 to the power of 3, 5 to the power of 2, 6 to the power of 1. What the fuck? Fine. Whatever you say. Logarithmic matrix. What the fuck is this? 10-83-325-128. What does this even mean? One zero dash, so the next sequence 8-3 dash, the next sequence 32-5. Dash, next sequence 128 blank. Oh my god. It's not subtraction, guys. It's a sequence of numbers. It's not simple subtraction. The way I see it. Oh man. I think 1 plus 7 became 8, but then 8 times 4 is 32. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. But then it was 32 times 4 is 128. Fuck. 0 plus 3 equals 3. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Oh my god. The answer is 6, but why? Failure. It wasn't 6. Then it's 7. I did it! I guessed 7. Loading re-op layer. I did it. I guessed 7 and I did it.
Hey, great! You sliced the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Okay. Great. That didn't work. I guess we should save. What on earth? I have no idea what any of that was. Okay, great. Let's continue.